29 families still cannot get access to their homes after this weekend's explosion in Indianapolis that killed 2 people. Officials are still trying to figure out what caused that explosion, but they've entered the recovery process, trying to get people back into their homes to get some of their belongings. Earlier today, the owner of one of the homes that exploded said a bad furnace may have been the cause. A Citizens Gas spokesperson says the company didn't receive any calls about that, but also said they wouldn't have to be notified of a repair.
With or without knowing what's to blame, dozens of families are now facing major life changes as a result of that, and one of those is a couple from Fort Wayne who made Indianapolis their home 7 years ago. News Channel 15's Blair spent the day in Indy to continue our coverage.
Think how many times a day you might come and go from your housing addition? Well, those living in the Richmond Hill subdivision now must pass a gathering of police cars blocking the entrance. That is, if they're even allowed inside in the first place. Tony Burnett is considered one of the lucky few. Lucky is a relative term, however, when your home is one of the many damaged beyond repair. Tony and his wife Lori are originally from Butler and Fort Wayne. The Burnetts lived directly across the street from the source of this devastation. They were home Saturday night when everything changed. They got out without injury. Unfortunately, their house is barely standing. It has been knocked from the foundation. Tony had a chance to see the damage in the daylight for the first time this afternoon.
I've got pieces of other people's homes in my house. So it's, you know, when we left there, it was dark and we looked and we thought, you know, everything's going to be okay. But it's the roof is in some spots it almost looks like an accordion. And I'm told it's been blown off the foundation, and that some of the walls, you know, don't have drywall on them anymore, and the ceilings, the drywall's caved in. So I don't know. This is the first chance I've had to get in. I haven't had insurance or anything to look at it, but I just sat there and felt like bawling.
I asked Tony what's next. That was a hard question for him to answer. The only thing he knows for certain is he no longer has a home inside Richmond Hill. The one he had will have to be torn down. Reporting in Indianapolis, Blair, News Channel 15.